The Amazing Race lost a beloved producer in 2012 when Jeff Rice tragically passed while working in Uganda. The details of his death are mysterious. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching for more details. The Amazing Race has long held its production staff to a high standard, bringing in wonderful producers and crew to help them make the exciting competition series, but the tragic passing of former producer Jeff Rice likely sticks with the show's team. After years of watching The Amazing Race, viewers have gotten to know the inner workings of the show a bit better. While each team travels with their own team of camera operators, it's not typical that the production staff are seen on camera during the competition's run. Regardless, they often come into play in various ways throughout the season. Jeff Rice worked on The Amazing Race throughout the 2000s. Although Jeff was credited throughout different seasons of The Amazing Race, the stretch of the show he worked on features some of the most exciting race legs on the show. First working on The Amazing Race Season 7 in 2005, Jeff produced episodes in Botswana during his early days on the series, then moved on to different locations as he continued on the show. Coming back for The Amazing Race Seasons 10 and 11, Jeff produced a few episodes before taking another break from the show. When he returned for The Amazing Race Season 17, he began producing more frequently. During Jeff's time on the show, especially during The Amazing Race Season 18, he produced some of the series' most intense episodes, traveling from Australia to China and Japan during a stretch of episodes. As a producer, Jeff appears to have worked most frequently on the episodes with high-stakes legs and intense challenges, which are frequent on the show, but don't happen in every episode. Jeff's work, which continued until The Amazing Race Season 20 in 2012, was integral to the success of the show during an interesting time, as it was already popular, but still growing its loyal fanbase. Jeff's tragic passing was eventually ruled an overdose. While Jeff's work was a huge part of his life, his work caused his tragic passing to happen far away from home. According to CNN, Jeff passed while working in Uganda in mid-February of 2012. At the time, the outlet shared that he'd shared with his wife that he'd planned to be in the country through mid-March, but was unfortunately found dead by local authorities, who at first suspected foul play. After further investigation, the Ugandan authorities shared that Jeff had died of an overdose, negating any of the reports of foul play the press had theorized around. While Jeff's passing was most difficult for his family, his wife and business partner Sally Blackman shared more about her husband at the time. He was a true asset to the film industry worldwide and Africa was his home, she explained in a statement, revealing that Jeff's work in Africa was what he was proudest of in his career. While Jeff's family was devastated by his loss, seeing him live in his work on shows like The Amazing Race and Whale Wars has been able to keep his memory alive for years after his difficult passing. The Amazing Race's spirit honors Jeff's work. As The Amazing Race has continued, it's shown a barrage of new places and highlighted experiences outside of North America that viewers rarely would have been able to see on their own. While the show's goal has always been to create new experiences and cultural understandings for viewers, the fact that they're able to honor Jeff's memory by doing so is a wonderful bonus. In working hard to make the best show possible and show off regions of the world that are underexplored, The Amazing Race consistently honors Jeff's memory.